All right, I think we're live. Hey, everybody, welcome to another live edition of the MFG Cast. We are doing our mask campaign. We are on session four. Last time on mask. If you watched last time we did it, which has been a bit, sorry about that. I basically took the month of July off because there's a lot of things happening. I had a kid that was slamming kids through other mats like WWE wrestlers. I also went to a rock festival and I also went to do other fun stuff because you know what? Sometimes you just gotta have fun yourself. But now we're gonna have fun with you. That sounded really weird, and I'm sorry that I said it that way, but
Yeah,
we're gonna have
I'm
some
not.
fun with this. Yeah, you know. Um, so last time on Mask, what happened was, and we'll just go around the old table here. Grant did a perfect rendition of Schneider's Daisies painting. Meanwhile, scaring the ever mother living shirt balls off of himself, and he had to kind of run away from his perfect piece of art. Um, Ryan found out from his buddy Mac, kind of through them talking about what happened when Ryan and Mac were their vehicle was blown up by an IED. That a box had opened up in the back of their truck, and a piece of black obsidian crystal had rooted its way around the truck when they were rolling around basically, and it kind of scared Mac into kind of this weird um, uh, uh, like mini madness, we'll call it, until until Ryan kind of broke him out of his revelry. And then Maxwell has been continually bullied by the Gonzalez brothers, first by phone, second by personal appearance. And so a lot is going on. You guys still have to decide how and when you're going to try to pull off this heist. So I will let you guys talk yourselves into what you want to do.
Have we talked to you since you talked to Max? So do we know anything about the symbol that he was sketching out, or have we not done any of that? I don't remember.
I don't think we've talked. I don't think we've talked at all, really.
Okay. All right. So I probably call Grant then to see how things are going first. So ring ring.
So yeah, we'll let it ring a couple times. I'm trying to think how the setup would be. So when Grant finished the painting last time, I think he freaked out and ran out, right? I think that was the
Yes, yes. And one other big piece that I forgot myself until I went back and actually watched the last session to kind of get ready for this one is that your painting hand, all of your pads on all of your fingers have black
yeah, I have that. I have that written down.
used to them. Yeah, good.
So am I a lefty or righty? Let's see. I'm a lefty. Okay, there you go. So my left hand.
Nice. Hey, that makes sense. You're really creative, and a lot of lefties are very creative.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go.
Hmm.
So so let's do it that because I think the way Grant framed like the barn, because the outbuilding on where he lives, that's kind of where his workshop is. It's kind of all business, right? So he wouldn't have a phone in there because that's a bit distracting.
I
But
figure I'd call
since
your cell phone.
yeah, but and also since I freaked out and ran out, it doesn't really matter if there is a
Yeah.
landline. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, you wouldn't be calling landlines. I'm assuming we have lots of burners in our line of business. Yeah, so that makes more sense. So, um, I'll pick it up, and you'll hear a long drag on a cigarette and a pull from a bottle. When I answer, that's the kind of first things you hear. And obviously I'll know it's you, right? Because you
Yeah,
don't put
my number
contacts
would
in,
come
but you
up.
put
Yeah.
numbers in, and I'll know the number. Um, and Grant will say, eventful night, all good. Work all good. I'm not doing too good, but yeah, everything's good. In the round, everything's good.
Hey man,
And he's
take a
talking really fast
breath.
and
Like,
exactly.
calm down. Yeah, I was gonna ask you how things were going, but you said good, but it doesn't sound great.
Yeah, artists tend to either overvalue or undervalue their work in their mind. Um, and maybe my mind right now isn't good at valuing the things, but it's done. Um, uh, uh, yeah, it's done. It looks good. It's done. I don't know how we're gonna. And he kind of takes a deep breath and takes a second. Probably need another set of eyes to confirm that it's good, right? You're a good option to tell if a piece of work is what it should be or not. But I we'll have to figure out how we handle that, right? I I don't know if you put some sunglasses on or we get you a camera obscure or something. But yeah, I don't know if you want to be staring directly at it. But it looks good. If I do say so myself, I think it's a good piece of work.
I mean, I trust your judgment. I mean, you do good stuff. If you want me to come over and take a look at it, I would
Well,
say I'm more than happy, but maybe I'm not.
yeah, I think I got to decompress for a bit.
You want to get a
Um,
beer?
yeah, let's do that because we probably got some other stuff to talk about anyways. And let me get a bit further distance from. I don't. Yeah, it looks good, but yeah, let's go grab something to drink. And obviously he's talking a bit fast and he's a bit scattershot, and
Hmm.
that's really not in his kind of personality. He tends to be a bit more methodical about things. So
Mm.
obviously Maxwell can tell that he's he's not
Yeah.
what he would normally feel. But yeah, I think from the painting end, I think we're good. But yeah, let's go grab a drink. And we won't talk about the painting. The painting's done. We're good. Let's put a pin in that, and then we can talk about whatever else we need to do.
All right, sounds good. Look, I'll meet you over at Eddie's. I'll call Ryan and see if he can meet us.
And that was the place we went to before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yep, sounds
Yeah.
good.
So it's funny. It's funny because listening back on the sessions to get ready for this one, it makes me think of the whole, like I was talking about, like the movie trope thing. So like if it was like a horror movie trope or whatever, and this was kind of silly or whatever, it would be Grant basically saying to Maxwell, everything's fine, whatever, I'm doing great. And then Max is like, I don't believe you. And then in the background, there's a TV on where Grant is, and it's playing Star Wars where Han Solo's in the detention center and he's like, everything's fine. How are you? That kind of thing. Like matches up. So yeah, yeah. So you guys meet up at Eddie's.
Well, I call Ryan
Oh,
first,
you're
I
gonna call
guess.
Ryan. I'm sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go for it.
So ring ring.
Yeah, I don't pick up. No, I'm kidding.
This motherfucker.
Yeah. No, so he's probably on his way back home after dropping Mac off. So like they were at the bar. They kind of peeled out. He drops him off at home, and so he's on his way back to the compound. So when he picks up, all you hear is like the wind going by because he's in the topless, doorless CJ. So
Where the hell are you at? I could barely even hear you.
Speak up.
on the road, what's up?
I talked to Grant. He is finished with the work. He seems like he's a little squirrely right now. We're gonna go grab a beer over at Eddie's if you want to meet us. Yeah, anything been going on?
Where's Eddie's?
It's a place where we did our first meet.
Ah, all right, yeah. What, meet? Hour and a half, 15? What you got?
I don't know how far out are you? I just got off the phone with Grant, so I don't know. Probably be there in about 20 minutes.
All right, be there. And he hangs up on you.
He's just like these fucking guys.
I love the rapport between Ryan and Maxwell. That's my favorite.
So I don't. Do I have anybody that works for me, or is it just like me in the shop? So the shop's open if I'm there, or I know I have the security guard.
Yeah.
Well, that's up to you. You said that you in previous sessions you said you had a partner. My guess is that they're probably the money person, probably in
Silent
this or
partner,
whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's totally up to you.
Did you say so? So we said partner. Maybe that's the British side of me because everybody just says partner when they meet. But your girlfriend, is she in it
She's
also?
no, she's a professional. I haven't
Okay.
figured out what it,
So
like.
she's your
She's like
partner, but not your business partner.
yeah. She's my significant
Okay.
other, not the
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I have
Cool.
a silent partner, maybe. Yeah, maybe there's no, probably not. He flips the light like he, flips the light, turns the computer off, flips the sign to, closed. Sorry, we're closed, whatever. I'm sure he has some sort of like a note like, oh, due to unexpected circumstances, we had, closed early today, sort of thing, or whatever. Um,
Yeah, not all art galleries are open
like
Monday
all the
through
time,
Friday
yeah.
or whatever either. So yeah, it's not uncommon.
I think he pulls the pistol out of the drawer in his office and just like slides it into a pocket. Um, and one look around the building and flip off the light, lock the door, and head over to Eddie's.
What about you, Grant? What do you do anything special before you head out?
No, I'll make sure the barn and everything's locked up. I'm not going to go back in. Obviously, I forget we said.
You hear a lot of voices whispering to you as the
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
no.
Okay, so yeah, so we running away from the threat was what I rolled. I don't think we did. I can't remember if we did like a time on that or anything, but it doesn't
If it,
matter, right? Because I'm
no,
not
I
going
mean,
back
if it's
in.
out of sight, right? Like it's like, oh fuck, that shit is crazy, and you
That's right.
ran out,
Yeah,
caught your
yeah,
breath,
and you
it's out of
basically
your sight line.
yeah, and
Okay,
you
cool.
basically ran into the house and slept, but let's put it in quotations. So like that's a big enough time frame.
Okay, yeah. So then the effect is going to be gone from whenever
Hmm.
Grant comes back. Okay, cool. That was more
Yep.
what I was looking for.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
okay, so I'll make sure everything's locked up. I can't remember if we did say. I'll go back through my notes, and I'm sure Grant, in the line of business he is in the line of the quote unquote business. But yeah, I don't think he's going to trust himself, right? He's not going to strap up or anything. Um, but he's a plumber, right? So he's got a whole bunch of big ass wrenches in
Plumber.
his van or
Yeah.
anything. If yeah, exactly right. So
Yeah.
yeah, so he's not gonna, but he's just he's gonna go into his house and he's gonna try to he's gonna wash his hands for a minute, right? He's not gonna go completely Lady Macbeth, but he's gonna do a little bit of. I'm sure he's got like a pumice stone and the super heavy duty builder soap and stuff, and he's gonna try for a couple minutes and scrub at his left hand.
Mm.
And my guess, Kurt, is it's not going to come off, but so he's going to scrub for a bit.
I don't know. The Goo Gone I have at my house gets rid of just about anything. No, yeah, it's one of those where you do it, you wash it. It looks like it like you never did anything. You wash it, you scrub, you wash. It looks like it's getting deeper, even though it's not. It hasn't changed.
The more I scrub it, yeah. So if that's and we said like pads of the fingers, right? It's not the whole hand; it's just the
Yes.
pads of the fingers.
Yeah,
Um,
just this
yeah,
part basically. Yep.
yeah. So I
And
think after
it's like it doesn't cover it like fully, but it looks like it's just kind of bleeding into your knuckle, kind of on the opposite
yeah,
side.
okay. So I think after a minute or so, he's just going to give up, and he's a painter, right? He's used to he's used to be covered
Yes.
in paint
If
and stuff.
anybody's gonna have an excuse to have those kind of
Right.
fingers, it would be you.
Yeah, so I think he would just kind of sigh and shrug and give up, dry his hands, and head out to his van and head over to Eddie's. He's not going to make any other kind of preparations, right? He's going to grab a pack of smokes, his keys, his phone, his wallet, the normal stuff, and just head out.
So I can't remember when it happened in the session. If I told you guys that the Gonzalez brothers came to the art gallery.
You called Grant and you told him, but you did
Okay,
not
so Ryan
talk to
doesn't
Ryan
know.
about it.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, yeah. Sorry, so that's good to come up.
I
Then.
feel
Okay.
this is like the most like prepared for anything I've ever been. Just to let everybody know. So you know what? I'm gonna pat myself on the belt, or on the belt, on the back. Oh man, oh yeah, it's been a long couple of months. Okay, yeah. So you got Ryan. Do you do anything? Well, you've been the affected the least out of everybody.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. I just, I was heading out of town basically back into the woods. So I literally just like middle of the street, just pull a U-turn and drive back down in. So
are you on your hog this time, or
no,
are
I'm
you not
still in
your
the
hog?
CJ.
You're
Yeah.
the CJ. Okay.
Yeah.
Because originally you had your dirt bike, right? From
I
the
do have a
in the
dirt bike,
beginning.
yeah. But I figured I was
Yeah,
picking up
yeah, yeah.
Max, so I figured I'd take the CJ. I'm not gonna make him ride
Yeah.
bitch on the back of my
Still
dirt bike.
have that. Yeah,
So.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So you guys all meet up at Eddie's. Um, uh, as you kind of come in, let's see, it's probably about the same time when you guys kind of met up. So it's like it's not it's steady, but it's not super busy, but it's also not dead because you've got your regulars that are just either they work the late shift or they don't have, or they're retired, and or they're just
Alcoholics.
belligerent alcoholics that's where they live. So
So if we're able, Max would have grabbed a corner, but something out of the way, so we
mhm.
could talk and not be overheard. Not that anybody cares, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
out of the way of
Basically,
stuff. Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
your spot now because it's back by the pool tables where the lighting is terrible and no one really plays pool because that pool table is disgusting.
Mhm.
And not very
All
great.
unbalanced and shit.
Right,
Yes,
exactly. One
exactly.
leg is shorter than the other.
Yes. It's like if you have a pool table at home, it's like you always wanted to have that one that's like amazing, but it's always just list to the left too much and you can never make a good shot.
Mhm.
To make room for tables, they kind of push it off to the side, so one side is really close to the wall.
Yeah. You gotta try to
exactly.
find the
You can,
short stick.
yeah,
Right.
you can only find that little one. It's so hard to use. Why do they even have it? I don't know.
I think if the beers are in, I think Grant's gonna skip the beers and go straight for a bottle. So, I'll
So
get
what's
some
your
good. I'll
bottle of
grab,
choice? What are you repping?
I would just say Jack. We'll make it easy. He won't go too
Nice.
fancy, right? He's not gonna go for
Nice. Yep.
any single malt age stuff. He'll just go for a bottle of Jack, and he'll
Mhm.
bring if everybody's there, right? I'm assuming at least Maxwell's there. I'll bring the beers back if Ryan's not there, but I'll still grab him one. I'll come back
Yeah.
and set the drinks down, and then I'll just sit the bottle in front of me and the glass and just start pouring, pouring
Nice.
myself a slug.
So, someone's inspired and they actually throw in Captain Jack from Billy Joel on the jukebox.
It's a great song. I do like that song.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
I'm drinking some fucking craft beer that cost like fucking $15.
Nice.
Some
Go for the
local
well
made.
bottle.
Yeah.
I'm going for the
Right.
well bottle. Yeah, whatever's in the well. So I'm done. Um, yeah, it looks good. I don't want to look at it too much, but it looks good. So I think on the painting front, I think we're in a good spot. And he'll,
I mean, no offense, but and I turned to Max. I'm like, should we get this like verified? Like, have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Grant was he's a little squirrely.
Well, Grant, like, I don't know you. I don't know how good you are. I guess I'm gonna trust this dude, but like, I think we should see it before we try to pass this thing off.
So I think Grant's in a mindset, right? That, and he's type of a rough and tumble dude. He's not going to take it as a slight because he's confident in his own. Like he's made enough money, right? He knows what he's doing. I'm not going to take it as this dude's questioning. You know what I mean?
Your ability,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, exactly right. I know what I can do, and I was going to say this roughneck. I don't know if it's technically roughneck or not, but I won't. But I'll just say I agree with you on that, but I'll just tell you, you can look at it, but don't look at it, if you know what I mean, and I'll take another slug back.
The fuck does that mean?
It's the flowers are supposed to be all fucked up, right? I mean, that's the daisies got swirls or something in them.
And he'll have like the glass in his hand. You know how you do the glass in the hand and do the point?
Uh,
And he'll say, "Yeah, don't look at the fucking flowers. You can look at the rest of it. The frame's really
Don't-
nice. Look at the frame, but don't look at the flowers."
flowers have don't. Is this some kind of fucking code?
Had like I just ignore you, and I'm like, how did you like he holds his hands up in like a round shape, like a flower, face of a flower. How did you mimic that?
And I think when we first looked at the pictures, right, not the replications, but when we were doing the research, I think Grant went a bit
Mhm.
when we were looking at it. So you guys kind of know that there is something about the painting from before. And Grant will say there was some kind of muse that was guiding me. I don't know if it's a good muse or a bad muse, but once I got locked in, um, I don't think my brush could stop, and he'll kind of hold up his hand and show like the pads of his fingers. I scrubbed
Oh
the shit
shit!
out of these, and nothing's coming off, but the brush was moving on its own, and I couldn't stop. So
Hey,
that's why I said you can check out the painting. You can make sure that I'm not completely out of my fucking mind. And I think Ryan's right. Probably need a second opinion to make sure I haven't completely lost it, and he'll take like another slug. But yeah, it was a bit weird.
you remember when I looked up the picture of the original painter guy, the Hitler's buddy? It had that weird fucking shadow. Did you feel something? Did you see something like that?
Don't know if Grant would go too into it, right? Because he was probably it probably
Almost
messed him up a
zoned
bit
out.
when he was doing it, right? And as you say, yeah, once you get in the zone. But there were other things we talked about that each of the different paints brought a different feeling.
Mm.
And I'll be honest with you guys that, yeah, yeah, we gotta get whatever this real painting is. We got to get it away from this friggin' guy. Um,
But if you
is it
painted one
what?
that's just as good, what the fuck? Like, I mean, that's good. We'd swap them. I wonder if we can't just fucking sell this one then.
Wow, you just threw a monkey wrench into this. That'd be great, right? Kurt has his whole setup where we go do this. We're like, no, we'll just fence this one.
Well, I guess this game is over. All right, what do we want to try next?
Look, we can still
Um,
kill the Nazis. Like, that's fine. I just
Oh yeah, we're definitely still killing Nazis. That's
I I think from the research I did, the fact of what the real painting is and who it came from and its provenance, I think no matter what we do, we got to get it away from this fucking guy, right? And he can have this one, even if this one is a bit touched, the painting's a bit touched. I'm not the weird psycho Nazi that originally did it. So I think it's the painting itself. the original painting is the thing. We got to get it, especially from this guy, right? If it was from anyone else, I think we could sit here and talk about just doing our normal business of creating something and selling it and flogging it off to someone. But there's a part of me that really wants to screw this guy. So
Yeah, I understand. I get that. I mean, fucking Nazis, right?
I was going to say Illinois Nazis, but we're not in Illinois. So um, yeah. So let's not like it make a big production of it. But yeah, well, whenever we load everything up and we're ready to go, you guys can eyeball this painting, but don't eyeball it too much. Just I said, I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but yeah, there is something to whether it's the pattern or the colors or whatever. There's something to it, but yeah, don't look at the
Ryan's there just
flowers.
fucking shaking his head like,
What are these
fucking
idiots
crazy
talking about?
motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're the one that's been in the shit and had some stuff to take away. We're just two schmucks,
Right? What the
civvies.
fuck did I get myself into?
Well, you
Money
know what?
pays, right?
Hold on. Let me like he pulls out his phone and he searches for the painting and pulls it up and he looks over the phone at Grant. He's like, you said it looked fucked up when you looked at it the first time, right? Like just when you looked at a picture of the picture, it was fucked up. So like he finds it, on DuckDuckGo because nobody's fucking Google's a piece of shit. So he pulls it up, goes to the image search, finds one that looks like relatively decent, brings it up to like full screen, tilts the phone, and like hands it over to Ryan to take a peek.
Don't look at the flowers. So as a quick aside, if you do Google search, if you put in a search and then do a minus sign and then type AI, then you don't
Yep.
get the AI results at the top.
Very true,
As an
yes.
aside.
I mean, fuck Google anyway.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't look at the flowers.
I mean, so what happens from that?
Do
So
you
what
look at my
are-
phone?
Yeah, of
you
course I'll look at
looking
the
at
phone.
it?
What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah. Are you when he says don't look at the flowers, do you look at the flowers?
Yeah, of course I'm looking at the
Of
fucking
course he
flowers.
does. Yeah.
Of course he does. Yeah. All
I
right.
should get dice out, huh?
Yeah, you should get some dice out, sir.
Specifically right now.
Yes, exactly.
What are we using? Is this D8s, right? We use a
Yeah, you wish.
Oh, it's like
it's a
vampires,
bunch
all
of D8s.
D10s.
all D10s. Well, my high stat is a 3, so I guess I'm only gonna need 3 dice.
There you go. Yeah, you're gonna roll me a psyche check. You're gonna with a DL of 5.
That is a 3.
Ooh, that's an XP.
Yeah, there it is. We got an
There you go. All the
XP.
talk we had. Yeah, exactly. Make sure you
That's
mark
right.
it
Now
down.
we're getting some XP in here. So it's a no and.
I mean,
Okay,
that's
so-
probably bad, right?
It sure is. So we're gonna get some shock going on, I assume.
Oh, so yeah,
Okay,
you
write
roll
down
2d6
XP.
on the shock
Where's-
table.
Where's an XP? Me or Kurt?
Kurt is going to roll because you are not in control of your character at the moment.
Oh, that's right.
It's thematically
2d6.
appropriate.
You're thematically
right.
appropriate.
I'm gonna play that for my wife because every time something like that happens, I say that kind of stuff and she hates it.
I fucking love. Did you ever watch the Oblongs?
Oh, I only sparingly.
All right. So it was like the very first episode, and one of there's like those girls that all look the same. And so they're supposed to be reading like what they did for their summer vacation, and she reads the story of Cinderella. and
Nice.
and the teacher at the end goes, Betsy, that's a storybook. And she goes, you're a storybook, and then goes and sits down. And ever
Nice.
since then, my go-to comeback has been Yora, insert that.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's literally my thing. I don't even get it from the show. I just do it because I know it's
You
annoying
just
for
do it because
everybody.
it's annoying. There you go.
That's
I
right.
do that too.
I approve.
All right. All right. We rolled an 8 for you, sir. So what does
Oh,
that
what's-
mean?
what's
I
that
don't
get
even
me?
have the shock table over.
An 8 gets you the experience creates trauma.
Ooh, holy shit! All right.
Ooh. So
So
we're
Good
what-
thing I just made a trauma section on my character sheet.
So here's the thing. It's going to, let's see. It gives, I think you come up with a pithy phrase of what that means, like whatever tickles your fancy. It lives inside the art, or uh the flowers are alive, something that's sort of
Yep.
relevant to what's occurring.
Mm-hmm.
And that is your trauma that is currently active while we're playing.
I'm gonna do the flowers keep spiraling.
There you go.
Ooh, I love that.
And then that can express itself in any number of ways. Intrusive thoughts, flashbacks, nightmares, jumpy, um, activated by triggers that remind you of the trauma. Whatever, whatever like reaction you feel
Mhm.
like that engenders. Ba, ba, ba.
So with XP, you just like keep track of how much you have right now and then can spend it at some point.
Downtime.
Okay.
Yep.
And I guess Ryan will need it. Possibly.
All right. So with because the language has changed a little bit. Playtesting. So you're not gaining a trauma, you're actually gaining a wound currently.
Yes.
So the wound lingers during the course of play. So during our investigation, uh, it is an active thing that can be triggered by the chronicler. It can also be triggered by you as well, right? Like if you want to throw something out to net yourself another XP or whatever and complicate things. So the GM or the player can pull on that to create a complication. You get an XP for that. And yes, so if if there's so like if we now go and look at the painting, I guess we're probably all going to get a shock roll. So you now have your own personal shock roll.
Gotcha. Yep.
So like if you come to the gallery and there's a picture of like daisies in the front of the store,
Yep.
that would probably necessarily trigger a roll for you because like that's like the other thing.
Hmm.
Depending on like how like I wouldn't be like, hey, every time you go outside and there's a flower, like you have to make a psyche check. But
Right.
if it's something that's similar, right? Like if you see a clover, it's not going to trigger it. But like if you see a daisy, because that's what it was,
Yep.
uh, then yeah, that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna change it slightly to specifically the daisies keep spiraling.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. Yep.
Like that.
Cool. I step back.
I told you not to look at it.
So what's your reaction? I guess.
Yeah,
then?
I was waiting for Jesse to say something, and then I was
Yeah.
gonna prompt him.
So I think he's gonna stare at the screen for a little while. To the point where it almost looks like he's getting cross-eyed. Right? Like his eyes like dilate and kind of become unfocused. And you almost see him begin to totter slightly. And then at that point he'll like swipe your phone away and actually like turn and dry heave on like with like some like bile actually coming up like on the like over the side of the table.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Are you okay? Like he takes the phone.
Shut up. And he like leans down and he's like, all right, fuck, don't look at the flowers. Shit. All right.
He told you to look at the flowers, man.
Oh God. Oh. And you
I
can see like he like fucking like white, he's like rubbing his eyes and like he like downs his beer. And then even as you look at him, like his eyes are still like his you know, he's still like slightly dilated, even for being in like the dark bar.
when I take the phone and I start to like pull it back towards myself, and then I'm like, oh shit, like put it down. And then I kind of like like swipe down and then flip it over to make sure that I cleared it.
Yeah.
Grant's just gonna have another drink.
It's insane.
Yeah. I told you not to look at it.
almost like smugly, right? Like fucking told you.
Fuck, I really don't want to go over your place and look at that goddamn painting now.
Well, like I said, you can look at the frame, look at the edges, just don't look at the flowers.
All right, fair enough. Does the frame match? You got a good frame?
I think my guy did a good job. Because we said it was, can't remember what we said the frame. It wasn't like super intricate, but there was. Shit, what did we say about the frame last time? Carl? I
It
can't
was some
remember.
kind of old wood, but I don't remember exactly what it was.
It didn't have like scrolls or whorls or anything, but it was so it wasn't like super ornamental or anything.
No, it was just something where you would have to find you would have to be really good at making it look very old world wood, basically.
Yeah. And I think a lot of the presentation of art, right, is some of the frames are part of it. So I think Grant would have had like a wood guy, a woodworking
Mhm.
hookup, whatever that it's good at it.
Yeah.
And I think we were saying before that we can't remember if we rolled it or not, but I think we said it was there or thereabout. So I think we were pretty happy with it. But yeah, Maxwell, you're the expert, right? I'll let you eyeball that, but I think we're in good shape with that.
Yeah, yeah. And the painting's just out of character. Painting's big, right? It's not like a
Yeah, I think it was like 3 foot by 3 foot, if I can remember right.
yeah. I remember it being pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know, Grant. I know I told you, Ryan, those Gonzalez guys came into the shop, slashed up one of the paintings, said it was they knew it was a forgery. It actually was one of Grant's, but I don't know how they could have told. Like it's
What?
yeah, Grant does good work. I mean,
How the fuck did they find you?
Coy called and said he had a call for me. It turned out it was one of these guys. I tried to put him off. He's a fake name, all that shit. And I guess they do their due diligence and they fucking showed up at the shop.
I mean, how much do you trust this Coy dude?
I mean, he's been our contact for a while. I mean, he hasn't fucked us yet.
That ain't mean shit. That's
I mean, to be fair, we've never worked with you before, so
yeah, I wouldn't trust me either.
fair enough. Uh, I was, I don't know if maybe we wanted to, like, we can't, so we're invited to a party here, and he looks at his watch, like 2 days or whatever. Um, we got them in, they like to party, they're gonna have drugs, booze, the whole nine. Um, we can't bring the painting I think
Why not?
I can't imagine they don't fucking search. I mean, it's 3 feet by 3 feet. Where are we gonna put it?
Can you fucking wrap it up?
It's in the frame. It's bigger than the table.
Well, then fucking take it out of the frame.
Then how are we gonna we're swapping one for one.
Yeah. So you roll it up.
And then where do we put the frame? The guy wants the frame. The buyer wants the original frame and all.
Oh fuck.
Wow, that's the job. I mean, we can. I mean, if you want to come to the party, we could scope the place out. I mean, we have the structural from the Zillow thing you sent. So like,
All right. All right, here's the deal. What if the two of you go to the party? All right, fucking party it up, do whatever the fuck you want. But you get to the painting, right? Because do either of you know where this thing is in that house?
no, it's in the house. I assume it's downstairs, maybe a study, maybe the living room.
All right, so you get in the house, scope it out, find the painting. All right. I'll be outside with Grant's fake shit. Once we're able to find where the painting is, you get to a window or some shit like that. We can do the swap. Bob's your uncle. We're good to go.
All right, it might be a long wait. I mean, these guys party hard, so they pass out at maybe like 2, 3. Maybe we
Just
do
do
it
it.
then. I don't know. I'm not thrilled to be going into this fucking situation. I can tell you that. And he extends his hand. He pulls his shirt sleeve down, kind of like pulls his suit coat down. Actually, probably take a suit coat off. But yeah, straighten out his shirt.
Yep.
Hmm.
Listen, this is the fucking job, all right? Like, I know you're not looking forward to it, but this is fucking it, right? So either we're going to use this party to get in, or we're going to wait and we're going to bust into the place afterwards. It's
Yeah,
up
I
to
mean,
you. I'm busting in either way, so I don't give a shit.
what
Do
do you
we
gotta say?
prepare for both eventualities, right? Let's load up. Let's take the painting with us. And if a situation arises where we get these guys off their head and we can do it after the partying, let's do that. If it looks like we can't hang with them, let's treat this as like a scouting mission to come back, right? Do we maybe prepare for both eventualities?
I mean, that works for me. I mean, if we have the opportunity to make the swap, I guess we do it, right?
I mean, take it with us. We show up. It's in the back of my van, back of your car, wherever. If we can out party these guys, then we can do it then. If they're if they're hanging too long and we can't hang with them, maybe we just use this as recon and then we can come in after.
It's been a while since I partied like that. Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
the artist. I'm not the logistics guy, right? I'm just the I'm just trying to think.
Listen, if it was up to me, we go in 3:00 in the morning, we break a window, we get in, we grab it, we get out.
I
Yeah,
take
that's what I mean.
I
Sorry,
take
go
out a
ahead,
very
John.
nice pen, click it, grab a napkin, start making a list of stuff.
Christ.
That's what I mean, right? We don't know. We kind of guessed what the layout is. We don't know where it is in this place. So I think going and partying with them, we'll get a better understanding of what we're looking at. And as I said, if we can't do it, if we can't get him drunk and smack him over the head and switch it, then at least we'll have a better view of what we're looking at when we get there. And we can always do like Ryan said, we can always come back. smashing a window and getting in, or shimming the door lock is one thing, but we don't know if there's any security there. We don't know how many people are there. So maybe it's good if we just go scope it out first. If the opportunity arises while we're there, we can do it then.
Well, I mean, those guys are the security, right? I mean, they're
Yeah.
ex-military. That's their
Like cameras or sensors or,
Hmm.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So
Yeah. I'm
nothing.
assuming those are the guys are the,
So
the actual
I'm
security.
just gonna interject for a second. So it's from before it was there is a electrified fence and there
Mhm.
are cameras, but
Oh,
Coy
that's
said
Yep.
that if you give him a call at a phone number, he will, or if
Lock
you
'em
text
out.
him at this phone number, he will take care of both of those for you. And then the
Okay.
only guards that are there, quotation marks, are the Gonzalez brothers.
Yeah. Okay.
okay. I assume if they're partying with us, uh, no one's going to be watching the cameras. So I don't know if we necessarily need. I wouldn't, maybe not for the party. Maybe Ryan can just, you know, maybe get over the gate or whatever without having to call in that favor yet in case we have to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big painting. I don't, you get that up and over on your own.
Yeah. How heavy it can possibly be.
I look at Grant. Well, I would know. I guess we have big paintings at the shop.
All right.
Still
I'm just trying to.
awkward more than heavy.
Yeah, I don't think it would be. The wood's not super duper dense. Yeah, it's just the size would be the issue.
Done worse.
All right. Well, his kid's there too. His kid's like 17, 18, something like that. So we don't know what his disposition is. I don't imagine he's probably partying with the ex-military fucking crazy guys.
Wouldn't
I
count
mean,
that out.
maybe. I guess we'll see when we get in.
I'm assuming that this kid probably parties with them. That's just an assumption I'm making. But
All right. Yeah, yeah, we'll find out. Um, he's either the kind of guy that is going to show this painting off and it's front and central, you know, where everybody's going to congregate,
yeah,
or everybody knows he has it and he keeps it locked up in a library office, that kind of thing, where only he has it. You know what I mean? It's got to be one or the other.
I guess it depends on how popular this thing is and if he can get respect out of it.
Wow.
Seems like the kind of asshole that, you know, wants to flaunt it if it means something to people, right?
Well, it means something
But
to
if
a
it doesn't,
Nazi,
if it only means something to him, then he's gonna fucking keep that in its, little secret place.
well, I'm just painted by Hitler's buddy who, you know, didn't make it as a painter, right? So it's a fucking Nazi wet dream. So
Yeah, probably in his front hallway then.
kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, I don't know. What's been going on with you last couple days? Anything?
Me?
Yeah, he tips like the mouth of the bottle towards you, yeah, as he's like half taking a drink.
So we're done here then?
I guess we got 2
All right,
days.
listen, and he'll actually like take a sip and put the beer down and lean back in his chair. He's like, "All right, listen. You two might get all buddy buddy hanging out, sharing pictures of your girlfriends and shit like that. Great. That's awesome for you. I love it. Um, I'm here to do a fucking job. All right. If we're doing the job, that's awesome. If we're not doing the job, then what
2
you got?
days. 2 days. We're doing a job, unless we got to come back.
Excellent. And he'll finish his beer, put it back down, pull out his wallet, throw some dollars on the table. Be like, all right, give me a call if you need anything.
He just like, you know, just shrugs, puts his hands up. like I guess after you walk away, he says to Grant, like, "Where the fuck did Coy find this guy?" Like,
I mean, he hasn't led us astray before, so
yeah, I guess.
I guess if you've seen some shit, then you don't really want to. I guess it affects you in different ways, and then Grant kind of shivers because he's obviously seen some shit more recently. But yeah, I'm not worried. It'll be fine. He just doesn't want to hang. That's fine with me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if he wants to, if he doesn't want to hang, that's fine. He's trying to be fucking pleasant, right? Like, we got to work with this freaking guy. Like, our life's going to be in his hands, right? Like, I want to just have a little bit of fucking rapport with him. You know what I mean? I mean,
And
he's one and done. I guess that's fine. Next job we'll pull in somebody else, I guess. But
and Grant will just kind of giggle to himself. So who is the contact with the koi? Is it Maxwell or is it both of us?
I don't.
I think
I think
it's-
it was. I think it was all three of us, right? Because Coy put Ryan in contact with
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
I think we all, by whatever our various things, kind of.
But we've worked with koi before previously, right? Wasn't that
Yeah.
what we said?
You and
Yes.
I have, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I meant. So the connection, would Coy usually reach out to Maxwell or would he reach out to Grant? I was
I
just trying
think
to
we
think of
established before that it was Grant.
it was Grant. Okay.
Mhm.
Like I can see Maxwell was a bit perturbed about Ryan, and I guess to Grant's standpoint, right? A job is a job is a job, right? I think maybe Maxwell and Grant are a bit different because we've had multiple jobs together, that kind of thing. Maybe at the beginning, maybe our relationship was kind of the same way, that kind of thing, right? But I think depending if we're done here or because Grant wouldn't do this here, he would just send a message to Coy. But we'll get to that when it gets to it, right?
Yeah.
If there's anything else we're doing now, I think Grant would just say, okay, so let's go over some timings. When are we going to meet up? When are we going to head out? When's the party? Let's get all that. Obviously, we're going to rest up if we're going to go party hard, then we're going to be ready for it. So what timings are we looking at?
So I'm assuming they gave us date and time. So like if it's 2 days, like today's probably Wednesday, so it's Friday night. It's probably 8 o'clock. Whatever. It's going to be in the evening, right? So we I provide all that information, like we would have that. Um, and yeah, I think I would have shared all that with you guys already.
And it was the 2 days, right? That was the
Yeah. We were
Okay.
just, yeah, because I don't whatever. It took you a couple of days to do the painting and
yeah.
whatever. I think for Max, the issue is the lack of control of the situation. Right? Like Ryan's a wild card. We're gonna be in a situation where things can be really bad because they're super not stable. And we can't really tell anybody where we're going, right? Like he's not super happy with what's happening.
Yeah, because you're used to it just being a two-man job, and it's usually really easy stuff. And so now all this pressure is built up on Maxwell,
Mhm.
and it threatens your livelihood, which you've worked up to accomplish and build up.
And the stability, right? Like no one's ever come to my fight. Like nobody knows who I am, right? Like if somebody found out later that a painting wasn't, was switched or it was a forgery or whatever, like none of that's tied to us.
Hmm.
So it adds a complication that he's not entirely happy about and
Hmm.
really can't do anything about it. It's a crack in the fiction of his life, right? Like
Mm.
So not to hamstring John's character, but this seems like this would be something that would be ongoing, right? Is there is there something mechanically that we can do for that, or are we just going to RP it, right? Because I can see where John's coming from, right? The lack of control, the being having everything go as the
Mhm.
plan, or do we just want to RP that, or is there something mechanically that
So I think
Maxwell?
I mean for me, like I was thinking when we go, it's probably a psyche check,
That's what I was going to say. Yeah,
right?
did we want to do
Maybe
that?
for
Yeah,
all of us, or
yeah,
maybe for you and I anyway, right? Jesse's not actually gonna, he won't be inside. But it's part of his like character backstory, right? Like his life is a whole carefully constructed fiction.
yeah.
You know, it's not Maxwell isn't his name. Like everything about him is untrue. And it's just kind of held together by force of will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
and you got
not,
yeah, and you got called out by the Gonzalez brothers as well.
yeah.
Like this is like we know your real name. Like this is like, it's earth shattering when you're trying to hide that kind of thing. And like even Grant, you're gonna go to this party and you're a forger, which gives you a little bit of edge, but you're also just a plumber too. So like I mean, your life is not that exciting.
Yeah. And I passed the like off screen because we didn't do a psyche check when they came in the thing, but I rolled after the fact and passed.
Okay,
So there wasn't a,
nice. I love how nerdy we are because you're like, this doesn't even happen on screen, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's supposed to happen. I love
yeah.
it.
Well,
I
because we
love
were
it.
playing in the moment, neither one of us thought about it.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And I will continue to forget things that are important during this because that's just how I do things. So yeah, is there anything that you guys are gonna do in between those couple of days? Are you guys gonna get mentally prepped? Are you gonna lose your shit for a couple of days? I mean, sorry, what's gonna happen there?
I think so. We probably hang for like maybe another hour. Like Max would hang if you would hang.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then like when we wrap up, then I'm like, do you want me to come over, give the painting a look now? That way in case, I mean, I trust your work, but in case something's got to be redone, whatever you want to just get this out of the way, and then we can wrap it and be done with it and have it all queued up for Ryan when for Friday.
Yeah, so I think so Grant would do like a big exhale. Just say, yeah, let's swing by real quick. You check it out, and then we can go get some rest, prep, either keep drinking to build up a tolerance or get some sleep or whatever. And yeah, so let's do that. Let's get out of the way, and then we can relax. And he kind of rubs his head and just says, "Yeah, let's do that." And then we can and he's kind of hemming on. Yeah, and then we can get ready.
All right, let's do it. He stands up. He like brushes his pants off, kind of pulls down, makes sure they're straight, grabs his coat off off the back of the chair, pulls his cuffs down, checks his watch, grabs his napkin with the notes on it.
And so Grant goes and opens the door and does I was going to say, but not mocking, but like exaggerating, holds the door open and,
Mm.
Mhm.
waves you out, and we'll go get in our cars and head over to my place.
Sounds good.
When we get to my place, unless there's anything else, Kurt, you wanted to do before we get there.
No,
Have I
go for
ever
it.
been to your place before? I have to. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, right. I think it's a professional relationship, right? But it's also, we've done quite a few things together. And
Mhm.
as you said, that, you kind of put your ass out there for the stuff we do. So I think there is a bit of try. Well, I've been to the gallery a bunch of times, right? So I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
probably a
yeah.
bit of it where you're like, okay, well, this guy never.
Well, because it's probably easier for me to come to you to check the paintings for than you to like be putting them in a fucking car and
Yeah,
wrapping
and
them
bring it
up
over to you
and
and you
bringing
say,
them
yeah,
Right.
over and
that's not
yeah,
good. Go back and do it again. Yeah, that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense. So yeah, we'll get there, pull up into the drive. I'm sure can't remember how I don't think we said it was that far away. Um, when we get to the barn, put his key in and he'll reiterate, just don't look at the stupid flowers. You saw what it did to Ryan. It's freaked the shit out of me. Just don't look at the flowers. Look at the other stuff.
All
And
right,
he'll
all
kind of
right.
open the door and we'll walk in.
I'll work my way around the edges.
I'm trying to think when I did can't remember if I said I cleaned up or anything last time because it did affect me. I'm
I
trying
think you just
to.
rushed out.
Yeah, you
Okay.
rushed out. You knocked everything on the floor, so there's gonna be a mess of dry
Yeah.
paint and and all kinds of tools on the floor and such. It looks like somebody just ran out.
No, knocked a bunch of shit over and ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
there'll be a bit of Grant that says, "Look, it was a bit weird when I left. I don't usually leave shit like this." And so he'll go and kind of start cleaning up, picking stuff up off the ground, taking stuff over. I'm sure there's like a big utility sink where he washes up, and he'll grab, the big blue builders rolls of the real strong paper towels that they use on building sites. I'm sure there's tons of those around. So I'll just go and try to start cleaning up a little bit.
I like
So-
carefully pick my way through with,
yeah.
some like just kind of like shaking the head, like, what the, like,
Yeah. Well, and if you think about it as well, Grant just ran out, so it's not covered.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Shit.
yeah, yeah. I think like he opens the door, flips the light on, and he starts to like babble, and the painting is just,
Just
There.
is it
Just
facing,
there.
is it facing the door? I guess maybe, right, for narrative purposes. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's almost like all of a sudden like both of you feel like there's just a very light dim hum in your ears.
and it's almost like the audience would see, right? Like the lights come on and flicker and then come on, but like then seem almost preternaturally bright, like on the painting
like
before,
focused on it.
but then like goes
Hmm.
back to like regular light, but for like that moment, it like highlights
Mm.
the scene.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
like,
and sorry, I'm just gonna interrupt really quick. And as Grant is starting, like so Grant, you basically are like just go right down to a couple of knees and you start cleaning up stuff, right? You're not focusing on the painting at all. You don't want to be anything near it. You just want to clean up what's on the floor, correct?
Yeah.
And so um, as you are kind of cleaning up and trying to get some stuff put back together, you see that the paints that are on the floor, when you look at them, you sense that when you're running out and you're knocking everything and over and stuff is falling to the ground, it should be going away from the painting into the door. But as you look and you're picking up everything, you see the paint on the floor, you see it look like it's going towards the painting. And it's all on the floor and it's like stretching out, but it you can't tell if it's moving, but you feel like it's moving. I'm gonna have you roll a psyche check for me. We're gonna make this one boo, 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 boo. You know what? You're not looking directly at the painting, you're looking at the paints. I'm just gonna make this one a DL of 4.
Okay.
50-50.
Mm-hmm.
2.
A 1 and a
Yay.
2.
Oh no. There is another
No
XP.
and. Yeah, another XP too, yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll on the shock table for you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I should have kept that pulled up, but I was looking at other
I
things.
have it.
Okay, perfect. That is an 11.
He just fucking faints.
11.
What does that look like?
So he does faint? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
if
the
you. Oh, it
result.
is faint.
11 is fainting. Yeah, very
Um,
Lovecraftian, old school.
So Grant, not the the lithest of guys, so he just it looks like a fucking sack of potatoes just hits the ground, right? He kind of like drops almost like sitting down and then just kind of like tips over. It falls.
Okay.
It's like
It does.
being
So does
sideways on
anything
the ground.
does anything register on your face? Do you have any sort of reaction before that happens?
No, because I think he would just be looking and saying, "Wow, this is really friggin' weird. All the paint should be going that way, and it's going that way." And I think the last thing he'll see is like he'll look at the paint and then kind of look up towards the painting. He won't look at the painting, but like, oh well, it's heading back towards the painting, and it's that oh shit, and then just kind of tip over and fall down.
Okay. All right. So I have an and. So
Hmm.
and you fall, you sit on your butt, then you fall to your side, and your left hand plops into the obsidian, and more obsidian black goes to the middle of your finger
Okay.
as you collapse.
And I imagine like the light comes on, he scuttles over, starts like picking shit up. Maybe he's mumbling, and I'm like, oh fuck, there's the painting. All right, don't look at the flowers. So he kind of like half turns and is sort of like picking his way up, and then here's like, flump, flump, flump. And then like looks over, and he's like, Grant, what the Grant? And so he won't rush over, but he'll go over and like kind of like he's in a nice suit. He's not gonna get dirty, but like he'll get over and kind of like bend over at the waist, be like, "Hey, buddy, you okay?" Like, and he'll slap him in the face a couple of times, like, "Hey, what are you doing? Did you have too much to drink? Oh, fuck, I should probably shouldn't even let you drive. Jesus Christ!" And like, yeah, slap you again. He'll look for like a thing of water that he can pour on him. It's not like dirty with paint or whatever.
Yeah. So what? So it's just he just faints, right? There isn't anything more.
No, the slap to the face should actually
Yeah.
wake
So
you
it's
up, right? Like
yeah,
not immediately, like first slap, but then like,
yeah,
oh fuck, what happened?
yeah. But from a mythosy whatever shit kind of it's just he just faints, right? It's just that oh shit, I saw something and I just faint, right? Okay.
It's from the stories, right? I wanted to include that in the chart because
Yeah,
like three
yeah, I just
quarters
want
of the stories is like, I
everybody
faint.
faints. Yeah, but it's just that physical reaction. There isn't
Mhm.
anything else to it. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if he just comes back around, he'll just say, oh, what the fuck? What happened? What happened?
You tell me what happened. Are you fucking drunk? You were mumbling some shit about the paint, and then I looked over and you were freaking laying on the floor.
So I think once Maxwell says that, I think Grant will, kind of get up from his get up from on the ground and just say, yeah, it's been a long couple days. I'm not that drunk, so but yeah, I'm tired. I worked through it. Yeah, I'm just a bit tired. And he'll rush over to the sink and grab a bunch more towels and stuff and go and clean up all that stupid paint on the ground. I think that would be the first thing he would do.
When you're trying to get up, like I look for like a clean towel and put that in my hand and then give you my hand to help you stand up.
Pull him up. Yeah, that's yeah. I think Grant's also still a bit out of it and whatever, and he wouldn't
Are you gonna
notice
be
the.
are you gonna be good? Are you good?
Yeah, I think I just need some sleep. Like I said, if I, yeah, I'm fine. Did you looked at the painting, but you didn't look at the painting, did you?
I didn't even get a chance. I was gonna look at the painting and then you friggin' passed out.
And he'll kind of wave him off. Yeah, yeah. Go look at it. I'll clean up. I just need a bit of sleep. Uh, yeah, go look at it, and he'll go over to the sink and just get a bunch of stuff. And I'm sure there's like one of those, Swiffer mops or whatever around, and he'll he'll go and get the paint up off the ground. So he won't have looked at his hand yet, Kurt. We'll leave that for after Maxwell leaves.
Nice. Yep.
I
Yep.
I watch him for a minute just to make sure like he's not gonna pass out
What the
again.
fuck's going
right?
on
Like
with
I
this
don't
guy?
say
Yeah, exactly.
anything, but I'm just kind of like, mm. And then when he seems like he's got his feet and he, like gets a mop bucket or whatever, like he'll again step around the paint, make sure his shoes and pants stay clean, and kind of come in from the side and like, look at the wood, look at the frame, kind of look at the edges, sort of like look at the paint strokes. I can't remember if I looked at the painting, like a picture of the painting before. I think so.
Yeah, I think you did, and yeah, I think you were affected by it.
So he'll just start, kind of going through it, kind of going around the edges and, looking at the detail and, looking back to what I remember from the painting, like how he might even pull the painting up and like just zoom straight away to like a corner, like bottom right quadrant to like check to make sure the brush strokes look the same, like the basic art thief dealer kind of shit. Just, start looking at that stuff.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll a brains check then. But since you're looking at it from a corner and you're not looking at it head on, it's gonna be a little bit harder. So I'm gonna make this a 5.
Okay. Good or bad? Nope. I got a 1, a 5, and a 6.
Okay.
So a
Nice.
yes.
That's a yes. Yeah. Looks good.
Okay. Um, Let me see. Middle. So 1, 2, 3. He doesn't look like he like a quick glance kind of over and through, but he doesn't look after he passed out and Ryan freaked out. He's just like, that looks good. This looks good. Okay, there's the painting. Yep, this is good over here.
Smart. Smart. Yeah. So you are unaffected.
Okay, and then he's like, "Hey, man, looks regular work, man. Looks good. It looks good. Looks like you put some fucking time in on it. Is still tacky? Could you want to wrap this thing up? You want to wait till Friday? We wrap it up on Friday. Like maybe you should like I don't know, turn this thing against the fucking wall. You gonna be good over here? Maybe don't come out to the shed."
Uh, so I think, yeah, I don't think we should wrap it yet. Just give it a bit, but we'll treat it like that annoying parrot like your aunt has, and he'll go and I'm sure there's some kind of setup, right, where you can drape something over it without like touching, and he'll put like a frame around it and like put like a bed sheet over it. Go to sleep, you piece of shit, and he'll cover it up and just say, yeah, I think I'm done looking at it for now until we make the swap. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think we're good to go.
Yeah, yeah, you gonna be all right?
I'll be good. Don't worry. To get one part of creating art is always cleaning up after the art. So maybe that's the bit of therapy I missed when I was done with this was cleaning up all this shit around here. But I'll put on some music, grab the mop and paint thinner and clean up. I'll be good to go.
All right, sounds good. Uh, See myself out, I guess.
Yeah, I think we'll walk to the I'll walk out. I'll close the door to the barn behind me and just walk out to the driveway and do the old whenever Maxwell's pulling out, I'll do a wave with my left hand, and then I'll notice the rest of the black on my fingers has gone all the way down, and kind of just hold it and stare at it and just say "fuck," and turn around and walk back to the barn.
Uh,
All right. Anything else that you guys want to do in between?
I, I think so. Obviously, Maxwell seemed a bit pissed about Ryan, and so I think I would just send Coy a quick message just saying, look, we're all good. Uh, we've all been here before. We know the deal. Um, but is Ryan good or is Ryan cool? Just something like that.
Hmm.
I'm sure he's
Yeah.
going to say yes, of course, right? He sent him to us, but I just I just want to send that. Uh, so I'll put that and then just put something in there. A little bit of interpersonal. Just want to make sure that we're all good and you're good with everything. Just put it like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So he like puts like an emoji of like a green check mark, like verified basically.
Yeah.
And then he basically is like, uh what person isn't struggling internally? And they put like way too many question marks, and then puts a laugh out loud, but then also just says, no need to worry, best at what he does.
All right, and then I'll just reply and just do, military guys A and SMH kind of just
Yeah.
send that back.
Yeah, and then he sends an emoji that says 100%.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, like I said, we're in a business where, the personal bonds between everybody, it's all about the business and the money. So if, we've worked with Coy before, if Coy's good, then Grant's good and he'll flip. I'm sure it's like one of those old flip phones, right? If we're talking about burners, so he just kind of flips it closed and sticks it back in his pocket and goes in, puts on some. What did we say? I'm trying to think what music he used to play. Did we say just like instrumental jazz or something or classical that he would
It's
play?
classical.
Yeah, when he was painting.
Yeah.
Um, so he goes over and trying to think what he would put on. So he wouldn't do that when he's cleaning up. He puts on some he finds the 90s grunge station on XM or Spotify or whatever and puts that on and cranks it up really loud to his Bose speakers and and all that, and so he gets some nice moody dirgy music going while he's cleaning up.
Nice.
The painting loves it. Just sucks it all up.
Yeah,
He's just
exactly.
Give me
making it
all your
worse.
angst. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, Rusty Cage by Soundgarden
Yeah, there you
comes
go.
on.
Yeah, Man
Yeah.
in the Box, Rusty Cage. Yeah, all those.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
So yeah, in the next day or so, uh Ryan's actually gonna go get a new tattoo.
Okay.
So just like off on like the side of his arm, like a little bit out of actually probably on the inside of his bicep. So like kind of out of sight. He gets a little black and white daisy, just like the outline.
mm.
But instead of the head, it actually has like a little spiral pattern in the middle.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
And then he spends the rest of the time like cleaning his weapons and like packing all his gear so it's nice and in order and easy to carry.
Yeah, as your tattoo artist is doing the circles within the daisy, he like it he like lingers too long on it after he's done, because you know how they always like put you in front of a mirror, make sure that you like it or whatever. He kind of
Mm-hmm.
lingers like too long in front of it to look at it, and then he like shakes his head and he's like, wow, it's like it's that Daisy's alive, and then he like walks off and forgets to charge you for it.
That's fine. I'm still gonna I'll throw it's a small one, so I'll throw $60 down and
Without a
jump
tip,
on my bike.
that's
Yeah.
peanuts. Sorry, I've gotten too many tattoos. I know
Yeah, I
too
was gonna
much
say we
about
all
how
know
things
that.
cost now. Right? Nope, that's perfect. Maxwell, do you do anything before the party night?
I mean, just working. I mean, he would talk to Sam at some point. Just be like, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna be away on Friday. Uh, I'm heading out for a possible acquisition. The guy's a pain in the ass. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but like, real fucking stickler about stuff. So like, I should be back Friday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. Just normal things to have control over stuff. He'll
Yeah.
do his, he'll do his
Get yourself
yoga
back.
and
Yeah.
put on some jazz music or whatever and like try to relax and whatever.
Yeah.
He's like in his fashionable like lounge pants, right? Like
Nice. Yep. I love that. Okay. Day of. Um, I think 8 o'clock sounds good. I think I said 7 or whatever, but whatever. Eight is good. Later is greater when it comes to
yeah.
partying. Um,
So
so
at like six,
go ahead.
then we get
Yes.
Ryan comes over. If Grant needs help wrapping the painting up, we'd wrap the painting up, get everything ready to give to Ryan. Um, Probably touch base with Coy and be like, oh, tonight's the night, heading over in a bit, got everything queued up. Don't know if we'll need any backup, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Um,
Yeah. He's basically just, if you need anything, call that number that I gave you.
mhm. Uh, yeah,
And I'll probably tell it. So one of you should put the painting. Can you fit that in your trunk or some shit?
no, man, it's fucking 3 feet.
I'll,
I thought we
I
were
got
gonna take it with you. You were gonna bring it in, right? Like we're not just gonna like walk in and fucking swap it
Well,
out
yeah,
on the
no
wall.
shit.
Ryan, roll me a brains check. DL of 4.
Can I add tactics to this?
God damn right you can.
Well, never mind, because I rolled double one, so that's a 2.
I'll just fold it in half and stick it in my trunk. Jesus Christ, right?
Well, I figured you have like a work van or shit.
My assumption was that you were gonna take it to be able to bring in if the opportunity arose.
Yeah. I was figuring like if one of you has it, then it allows me to, because I'm figuring you're like parking on the street or some shit, right?
I think we're
Uh,
behind the fence, right? Like we're going up to the house.
Well, the house is just, it's not like it's like a long ass driveway that goes, like he lives like in a neighborhood.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah. So like
So
I was figuring like if you're parked on the street or maybe even like around the corner, if there's a lot of people there, then like I can show up like on the motorcycle or like, like low profile and then just grab the painting from your car and sneak it into the compound.
so
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Grant. Go ahead.
I was going to say I have an RP thing that I can suggest, but I also don't want to step on Jesse's great
No,
role,
what you
right?
got?
So I don't know, but I don't know, Kurt, if his role affects anything for this, or if it's just a matter of Ryan was thinking he had an idea, but now he doesn't. Was that kind of what the role played
And
out as?
you got an XP
Yeah.
for that because it was a no end,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
right? Because DL was 4, he rolled a 2.
Yes. Yes. And yeah. Well, let's see. We didn't do the and. And he doesn't have any good ideas for the painting at all. So basically, the whole like, oh, do you want to shove it in your trunk? It's not big enough. Well, let's do this.
Well, I'll
Now that
shove it
won't work
somewhere.
either.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I think that's where Grant was going to come in, right? Because he can see the kind of dynamic and go, hold on, ladies, settle down. I'll stick it in my van, and then if Ryan's coming, however Ryan gets there, I've got an extra set of keys for the van. You can always just pop open the back and grab the painting if we're going to take it in at that time. But I'll keep it in mind. I've got some, I'm sure there's some kind of setup in there. He's got all his tools and everything, but I'm sure for transporting stuff like this, I'm sure that either there's like a drop thing underneath the floorboards.
Mm.
Not that I'm a smuggler, right? But I'm sure there's
Oh, but
something
yeah.
that's padded and safe and stuff, right? Because we're carrying stuff around that's worth a lot of money. And I'll pop open the doors on the back and show the catch and the lift. It'll be right in here. So if we're gonna do it then Ryan, you can just come and grab it, and I'll hold the extra set of keys, and I'll hand it to him and just say, be careful, this thing's my baby, and he'll smack the side of the van.
Should we take two?
Bunch of rust falls off.
I'm not opposed to that. Do we want to take two cars and leave your car around the corner, and then we'll go in my car? That way he has easier access. Although he'd have to get the painting over the fence then, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say we just drive up, park in front,
Okay.
and then
I mean, honestly,
tactically, I don't
Maxie,
think it
you
really
bring up a
matters,
good
right?
point. Like, is it easier if the painting's inside?
I assume it's easier for you, yeah. Right?
Inside.
As long as they don't find it, we're golden. We don't got to worry about fucking walking it down the street, I guess.
So how do we? You mean inside the house,
No,
In
inside
like
your
within
van.
the gate,
in the
like
van?
within the walls of the.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I assume you're saying hide it in your van. We drive your van up to the house behind the fence. So
Yeah,
he
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
have to get it over a 6 foot fence or,
yeah,
walk it from around the block or whatever.
Right.
If that was your plan.
yeah,
Before you
yeah. Then
suggested that, I was thinking two cars and then we just leave your car out of camera sight so he could grab it if needs be, but that does add a complication.
no,
Yeah.
I think it was just we'll put the painting in my thing because obviously Ryan doesn't have anything to put it in. I'm sure you have some kind of two-seater Euro sports car, right? That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking you drive, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it would just be stick it in there underneath, and then I'll give Ryan the keys, and then if when we make the swap, he can just grab it and bring it in from there.
And we throw some shit on top of it, right? Like there's toolboxes, there's like a roll of, some, roll of fucking what is it, PEX piping, like
Yeah.
there's enough stuff on there, like maybe there's like a piece of a rug, right, to keep it from like getting scraped up or whatever. So it doesn't look like there's anything
Right,
there.
yeah.
What I was saying is there's like a drop kind of cavity underneath the floorboards.
That's what
in
I'm
the
saying. Yeah,
back.
we cover
Yeah.
it over.
Oh, over the
with
top.
all
Yeah,
kinds of
over the
shit.
top.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
That way it doesn't look like there's a cavity inside.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, absolutely.
Do you want to? I shouldn't ask for any rolls. Do you want a stealth roll for that or something, or can we just do that? Is that?
Are you talking about getting past with the fake inside, or
Yeah,
what are
hiding it in a sufficient way where like it's not going to be.
Yeah, I think you guys are so used to doing that. I don't think it needs a roll.
Okay. And maybe the van's been modified since we've been doing stuff, right? Like maybe this is how we move shit around or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, well, you've gotten a few bucks here and there. You're able to
Yeah.
make it look as unsuspicious as possible.
Okay. Cool. 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 Um. All right. Are we ready? Like, is it a psyche roll coming up to the house? Is it one before we leave? Like, is it a
I think it would
helplessness?
probably I think it would probably be a thing when you arrive because you
Okay.
you get nervous and
Yeah.
the anticipation is probably builds,
Yeah.
but once you're there and you see exactly what you're getting yourself into, that's when it all.
Yeah. 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 Dig it. Be the
Okay.
worst fucking roll to be like screaming or something.
You're here. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll say okay, so are you guys you're just taking the van, you two, and then Ryan will be coming up on his bike or
Yep.
whatever afterwards.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yep. So you guys pull up to the place. It is um he's in a neighborhood, but he's not as close to he doesn't his neighbors aren't as close as you had figured because the complex is so big and so
Right.
surrounded, and he wants to keep his privacy even though even though it's not as private as you would think it would be for somebody that is a uh
Asshole.
infamous yeah, infamous asshole, infamous as I should say. And when you get to those gates, Maxwell, you all of a sudden start to just kind of breathe heavy, hyperventilate. I'm gonna have you roll that psyche check, and I'm gonna have this one be at a 5.
Hey. Oh shit. 3, 5, and a 6.
Nice. All right. So you do the thing where, and I think we talked about this last time, where it's a breathing exercise when you get really nervous. You breathe out through the mouth, you
Mhm.
suck in through the nose.
It's my
You do
yoga
it.
training.
Yeah, that's right. You do it 3 times just to get on uh, a roll basically. And you don't do it fast. You do it nice and slow and gather it in and stuff like that. And you are able to keep it together. Grant, I'm also gonna have you roll. Well, you know what? Scratch that. I'm not gonna have you roll anything right now.
Okay.
So
All
you,
right. So
you look over and I'm
you
just like, like doing he's got his hands kind of folded, he's got his eyes closed. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready if you're ready. You ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this.
And he kind of just punches him in the shoulder and go, "Let's go party." He kind of smacks him.
let's go party.
He's dressed down, but still like fucking posh, right? Like it's designer dressed down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. And you pull to this gate, and it's got one of those uh, pads where it's got a numbered keypad, but it also has like a call button, basically. Who's driving? Oh yeah, that's right, Grant.
It'd be Grant,
It's your
yeah,
van,
driving.
duh. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, you go ahead and you press the button, and you hear a voice say, "Ah, Mr. Banks and Company, come on in." And you hear a uh, like a release noise, and the gates are opened and ready for you to drive on in.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You with me, buddy?
I was like, wait a minute. I like
Too late for
Kevin's
second
holding
thoughts,
his breath way too long.
Oh,
I'm like,
no,
I don't know
no,
what's
I was just
happening.
trying to think. No, yeah.
You're gonna faint? Don't faint, Kevin.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have a thought? I'm sorry. Nope. Okay.
No, I
All
was
right.
trying
All
to
right.
think of one, but yeah, there wasn't anything. No, I was just
Yeah,
driving
sounds
in. Let's
good.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. So you drive on in. Um, Ryan's intel is as true as his word. So like there's a off in the distance there's like a oh, now I can't remember things. I think it was like on the left side of the house there's like a trap shooting. On the right side of the house is like a kind of almost like a pool house. Um, you hear loud music. You don't know where it's coming from. You can also hear like almost like a loud TV. You can't tell where it's kind of coming from. Um, and as you start pulling towards the house, the driveway ends, and out of the front doors comes Manny and Mateo Gonzalez.
I take a deep breath. Unbuckle the belt, wait for Grant to do the same before stepping out.
Yeah, I don't think I've met them. Right, all the conversations have just been.
I guess I give you a quick description, right? I think the one with the scar is Manny across his neck.
Mm-hmm.
If he's a little bit bigger or a little, I think one of them was a little bit gruffer looking than the other one.
Yeah, Manny's the gruffer of the two. Yeah, Mateo's more put together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the rough looking one, that's Manny. His brother's Mateo. Um, I don't
So
know.
these are the assholes that cut my painting, is it?
Yeah, yeah,
Assholes. And then, he undoes his buckle and
yeah.
opens the door to get out.
And I'll try to like just big personality, right? Because of the fast talk and stuff. So I'll just be like, hey, how's it going? Thanks for the invite. Like he's just gonna try to again sort of manage and control the situation as much as he can, right? Like
Yeah,
be not aggressive, but be like just like meet, match the energy sort of thing.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Right? Like we're here to
Yeah,
fucking party, blah blah blah,
yeah,
whatever. Like
yeah. That's awesome. I'm gonna have boy, this is gonna be a heavy roll episode, and I really like it. I'm gonna have you roll a charm for me,
okay.
and because you're so nervous, I'm gonna keep that 5DL. I like that 5DL. We're gonna keep it there.
Yeah. 2, 5, and a 6. I keep rolling very similar numbers.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah. So uh uh Manny kind of like lights up. He's not only is he kind of shocked by your personality and how you're kind of going about it, but he's like you can kind of see him in his eyes, kind of like, "Good for you, kid. Way to, keep up the facade," kind of thing. Like he knows that he's dangerous, but the fact that you're playing into it, like he loves it.
Right.
And he,
Like I'm just
you know, s
ignoring the fact that like they could just murder us in 5 minutes or
yeah, yeah,
whatever, right? Like,
exactly. So like he like takes his hand and he like claps your back or whatever. He pretends like you're good friends or whatever. And he turns to Grant and he says, Manny Rodriguez, pleasure to meet you. And he like sticks out his hand.
I think Grant will just play it cool and whatever, and just uh reach out and shake his hand and say, I'm Grant. Not like and not anything, not like big personality or anything, just kind of straightforward and just reach out and shake his hand.
Okay. And he says, just two of you, huh, for this big party? Oh, it's gonna be exciting. You know what? When I say that when there's less people, there's more for us. And he gives like you both of you the biggest shit-eating grin you've ever seen.
yeah, I think Max is just like, that's what I like to hear. Just he's gonna try to play it up to the hilt, knowing that he
Yeah.
probably can't hang, but he's gonna try his best. Like one of those things where you're like, "Oh yeah, thanks." You pour the beer in the fucking potted plant, or like he's not intending on doing like a bunch of fucking drugs, so he's gonna like try to play that off as much as possible as we're
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
doing stuff.
For sure, for sure. And he like, his when his big smile and big bravado like changes within an instant. And he's like, "Of course there has to be a transaction." And he kind of holds out his hand towards Maxwell.
Did they was I aware that this was the case? Because I
Yes,
would
because
have
it
brought
was
money. Yeah,
because originally it was going to be a grand, but then when he came and saw you, he raised it to five.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's like, oh, yep. He goes back to the van, like opens up the glove box, pulls out a fat envelope. Good call. Almost forgot. And hands him the money.
And he doesn't even count it. He takes it and he kind of does that thing where he kind of like shuffles it in his ear or whatever, that kind of thing. And he slaps it on his hand. He's convinced that you are smart enough to give him the right amount or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not
Mhm.
trying to short him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's all newspaper. There's one on the top, one on the bottom. It's all newspaper.
Yeah, 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 exactly. Um, and he he's like, excellent, and he goes into this spiel. Meanwhile, as he's talking to you, you realize that Mateo has walked past you and he's walking towards the van to check it out.
I mean, I probably look over my shoulder and then just continue talking to
Manny.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Grant would not be overly concerned, right? It's a work van. It's a bunch of shit in it. Um, but I think he'll say, he'll just shout over kind of jokingly, um, bunch of plumber's tools in there. You guys have a leak or anything you need me to fix? Wondering why, kind of quizzically why he's going over to look at it.
Okay. I want you to roll me a presence check with a DL of 4.
Okay, what is my presence?
Yeah.
So Kurt, can we say too, while
Yes.
while Max and Grant kind of showed up to the party,
Yeah.
Ryan's kind of like sitting in wait, right? But
Yeah.
he doesn't just want to leave it to whim. So the spot up on the hill that he previously sat at to scope,
Yes.
he's gonna be perched up there for now. But
Okay.
like he's got like the Remington out, like all set up, scoped up, like following them everywhere they go, just in case.
Yep. Nope. That's perfect.
Do we have a way to communicate with Ryan?
I mean, we have our phones. I mean, presumably
So
we
it's our
could
phone. We don't
text
have
over the
anything.
course of the night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't have like any kind of earpieces or anything. It's just like, yep, we're ready, or yeah, not tonight or anything like that. We just send them-
Exactly,
okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, okay. And you said presence, right?
Correct.
And that is a 6.
Nice.
Nice. So that is another
With
boy. We're
one
getting all the
die, I have
experience now.
one
We talked about it
presence.
now. I don't. I'm running out of experience to give people. Come on. No. Yeah.
You guys are sucking it all up. You at least something
That's
for me.
right. That's right. So normally when someone would say something like that, that would probably raise Mateo and Manny's hackles. Like, why would you even have to say anything like that? Obviously, we're checking this out to make sure that
Yeah, there's no
that
No
everything's
guns in
copacetic.
here,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. You didn't bring anything to whatever. And and uh uh Mateo
I
actually
think
turns to you. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead, finish.
I was just gonna say Mateo actually turns around and Maxwell has seen this, but Grant has. So like Mateo is a man of few words. And he actually turns around and he looks at you and kind of turns his head and then he giggles. And then he
Okay.
goes back to just searching the van, unawares of why you would say that.
I think I Grant would just kind of say, I'm a workman. All I have is my tools. This is my baby. Work with my hands, all my tools in there. So just be gentle with her. Like joking around. Big smile, whatever. Yeah, he's a guy that works with his hands. This is where all my stuff, where I make my money is.
Mhm.
Don't fuck up all my tools and all my stuff.
And,
Just kind of jokingly.
and I think Max like looks over. He's like, "Grant, it's cool, man. Just fucking chill out."
Yeah, and I don't think Grant would take it as any kind of thing. It would just be, rich guys have fancy cars. I'm I'm a builder guy, so this is my thing, and this is where all my livelihood's in it, kind of thing. And Grant would know. Obviously, they're going to check to make sure there's not a bunch of guys stuck in the back with M16s or anything, or Uzis. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, um, so Mateo checks it out. Uh, doesn't take very long at all. Opens the two front doors, opens up the back, um, uh, closes the back doors, starts walking towards Manny, gives him a thumbs up, and Manny claps his hands and rubs them together, and he's like, "Okay, gentlemen, what we have planned for you tonight is going to be the best night of your life. No matter if you want guns, if you want drugs, if you want some girls, we're gonna have ourselves a good time. So what's first?
I look at Grant. I'm like, we should probably do some drinking.
Exactly. And then yeah, he'll smack his hands together and just say, "Lead the way, gentlemen."
He's like, as you wish. And he turns completely around and goes through the front doors of the house. Okay. As you come up to the front of this replica of the the wow, Lovecraft house. Boy, that took me a while. Hey, guess what we're playing? Guess what it's based off of? Um, it has that exact replica look. It's got the five windows, it's got the front door, it's got the sign that reads the Samuel B. Mumford House. Um, but as you go through the front door, you realize that nothing on the inside is as you would see from the Lovecraft house on the inside of that. So it's very luxurious on the inside. There is a spiral staircase that's going upstairs. There is a spiral staircase going downstairs. As you come in, there's a foyer that has a big bronze statue of Neo Dixon himself, holding an American flag in his arms. Um, and
Psyche
he
check.
says, yeah, yeah, exactly. And he says, "This way, gentlemen." And he takes you into this uh, big living room area, and it is stocked with a bar that has just about every alcohol you could ever want. There are pre-made lines of cocaine on the bar top itself, and there is this circular like couch area that has six girls that are just laying there, giggling to each other and staring at the two of you.
Hmm. Is there anybody like like? Do they have a bartender?
Yeah, we'll say yes, they do have a bartender.
Okay. Because Maxwell was gonna be like, hey, you guys ever had like a whatever fancy mixed drink and like start making a couple of drinks or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
uh,
You could
yeah,
attempt to do that. I'm not going to keep you from that.
no, I mean if they have a bartender, it's fine. I think he does ask for something like a high end, complicated. Like he'll like glance to see. I'm assuming it's like the best alcohol. So like,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, like
It's all top
yeah,
shelf.
yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I don't drink fancy liquor, but like, a fucking whatever with this kind of liquor and whatever and like, because he's
Yeah.
might as well fucking take advantage of that.
Yeah, exactly. What about Grant?
I think he'll go and just look at the whiskey bottles and see which one he's read about in magazines and stuff, and just ask for
Lafroig.
a glass of that. Yeah, exactly. Extra aged, what 30 years. Um, extra heavy on the pour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's exactly what you both get. So like even Maxwell, even though you're like, well, I'll have this with a splash of lime and that kind of thing or whatever, it is so heavy on the alcohol that you can tell they're pulling no punches.
Hmm.
They want to get you as blasted as possible. They want to shoot you into outer space as quickly as they can.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Um,
when you taste that first drink, it hits you hard.
yeah, like he takes a swig and is like, damn, this is good. And then he'll like put it down. Or he's not gonna like obviously like not drink it, but try to
Yeah.
pace. Like we've been here for like 2 minutes. He's trying to pace himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Manny actually pulls up to you, Maxwell, and he like sees you set it down. He says, "No, no, no, no. This is not how we party." And he puts it back in your hands and he tips it towards your mouth.
Hmm. Okay. So he will like do one of those things where you like take a sip and you move your like act like you're drinking, but like it's just kind of like in your mouth. Not like
Nice.
excessively so, right? Like obviously the glass
Yeah.
should be empty,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like make like he's taking another big drink,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then he'll kind of get up and like walk around and kind of like, look at hey, you guys got, I guess we would know that like we would all know that this is Neo's house.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
He'd be like, man, this is this is some place here. You guys got a good fucking gig, Like he's just, again, just trying to play it up, just trying to like be in the moment, try to like make some space, and kind of like, oh yeah, kind of act like he's, drinking more,
Yeah. Yeah,
like
yeah, for
every,
Pour
sure.
some into a plant.
yeah, if I can, right? Like turn my back and be like, oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm done,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and Manny's basically like, yeah, for a guy who doesn't like Cubanos like ourselves, like he's a pretty good dude.
I guess we know that he's Cuban.
Who he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the news, right?
Fly knife out of his pocket and he like does the whole thing with it or whatever, and he's like pocket and he like does the whole thing with it or whatever, and he's like, this is what he pays for.
Well, I guess if you want the best, you got to pay for the best, right?
That's right.
If the guy pours a drink, are they drinking as well or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
like
can tell
he
you can
tinks
tell
glasses.
they've already been in already.
Yeah. So like he tinks his glass. You got to pay for the best, right? Take
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
drink and
Yeah.
just kind of wandering around. He's gonna try to stay away from the girls, right? Like he's not like he's has his situation, so like he's gonna try to not. He's not gonna go sit
Hmm.
on the couch. um, yeah, I mean he'll try to avoid that. I mean if we wind up there, right? Like he wouldn't. He's not gonna be prudish about it, but he's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I want both of you to roll me I'm gonna have you both roll me another presence check. This one is gonna be a DL of 5.
Am I adding fast talk or is this just what are
No, no fast talk on this. This is basically you're
comportment,
it's
I guess.
it's something that's happening around you.
Okay.
5 on the nose.
Or maybe that's a brains. I'm sorry, because brains is perception. So we're gonna say brains. I'm sorry.
Oh, can I add my awareness then?
Yes.
Okay, that is a 7 then.
Okay. And I'm sorry, what'd you have, Grant?
5.
Okay. So you are a no but, Grant, and
Yes, and for
Maxwell
me.
is a yes and. Okay. Um, Maxwell, you feel a slow rumbling in your feet. Like um like the floor is shaking just ever so slightly, and you don't quite understand why.
Does it seem like anyone else notices? Like my eyes flick over to Manny and Mateo to see like if they're here all the time, if they're clocking something,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and then over
Um,
to Grant as well to see if he's like try to make meaningful eye contact and be like, huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't seem like anybody else realizes it either. Grant, you see the look from Max, and he's trying to be like, do is something happening or whatever, and you don't feel you don't sense what's going on. I'm trying to think of what the but would be.
Would it be that so I didn't notice anything, but Maxwell's trying to throw me some vibes. Maybe I pick up on those vibes of I didn't notice anything, but obviously he did, so make myself a bit more aware. Does that
Yeah, I like that. Yep,
okay?
for
I,
sure.
I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah, so
obviously
like something's
he's
happening, you just don't know what it is.
yeah. Like he gives me a weird look like some shit's going on, and I'm like, bro, whatever he said, but I don't.
And
That's
and as
fine.
you start to like as uh your awareness kind of kicks up a little bit, the the house starts to shake like there's like all of a sudden there is a small earthquake happening.
More so than what I initially felt.
Yes. The girls start to scream
Okay,
and
then I'm like,
and
oh shit, what the fuck?
the Gonzalez brothers kind of like try to like stop them like they're like, are we too wasted or what's happening here?
I conveniently tip some of my drink so it not
Oh
like
Nice.
shit!
throw it, but also like you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
is
so
any of this noticeable from outside?
roll me a yeah, it would probably be a brains. And we're gonna make this a 6 for you because you are oh no, it would be a 5 because you still have the scope, so you'd be able to see
Yeah.
a little bit better than if you were using your eyeballs.
Oh, that's 6 on the nose.
Do you have any
Nice.
awareness or anything?
I have tactics. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So you
I
see
got a 6
that
and a 3.
yeah, you notice like let's say like the shutters are shaking and you can like because your scope is so good like you can even see like the earth in front of the house kind of shift.
Hmm.
The big monster comes out of the ground.
Right.
Game over.
Um. Is there anybody outside that's like freaking out, or is it all?
As far as you can tell, well, let's say not around the complex, but like outside of that, let's just say like there are like down the road there are some like parents and kids that are like they kind of walk out or looking around and
Yeah.
it's not as shaky as it is at the complex. And so
Right.
they
Yeah.
kind of sit there, they kind of look around and they like, what? And then a lot of them just go back inside.
All right. Cool. And can I see like, is there anybody inside starting to freak out?
So if you look through, you can see through one of the windows, you can tell where
Yeah.
everybody is in that little area there, and you can
Mm-hmm.
tell what everybody's doing.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So in that case, I'm gonna go. Fuck, and I'm gonna start breaking the rifle down, throwing it into the case, and then head my way down to the compound.
Okay.
I think Max is like, I know I didn't drink that much. Good like plays. I was like, holy shit, does this happen all the time?
and Manny looks at Mateo and he says, "Check the kid." And Mateo hikes it upstairs,
Oh shit,
and
there's a kid here?
he says, "Yeah, Neo's kid is here, but you don't have to worry about that." He says, "You two stay here. I will be back."
Put my hands up.
Yep, and he disappears.
Uh, I sidle up next to like casually, like we're just kind of like walking around looking. Like I put my glass back on the counter for them to fill, and I kind of step over to him, and I was like, "Wow, I was gonna tell you the fucking ground was shaking, but the whole fucking house is shaking."
Uh,
You don't think the
I
fucking
don't
kid did
know.
something, did you?
So I didn't hear what you said.
You don't think the fucking kid did something, did you? I mean, you got a freaky ass fucking crazy painting. I don't know, I'm just asking questions.
I don't know. We got to figure out where, because we haven't seen it yet, right? So maybe maybe we say let's go check, make sure everybody's all right, make sure the building's all right. We don't want this shit falling in on us. So let's try to walk around and look at walls, look at door frames, that kind of thing. See if we can see where this painting's at. Let's use this as cover for trying to see if we can get a lay of the land because it's a bit different than what we're expecting inside here. So I'm just thinking, oh shit, there was an earthquake. Is everything all right? Let's go room to room, that kind of thing. Check each of the rooms. Are the walls cracked? Is the ceiling falling in? That kind of thing, and just see if we can.
If you start to
Because
walk
we've only.
away, I grab you and I'm like, no, no, no. He said fucking stay here. And I'll walk over to the cash and be like, hey, you ladies okay? Like that's fucking crazy,
Yeah.
right? Like you're not just gonna ignore like completely ignore them if the house is gonna like fucking collapse, right? Like
Yeah.
you good? You need a drink and like fucking wave, to have the fucking got drinks bring some drinks over or whatever.
Yeah. So there's us two, and then would you say like six girls, and then the bartender and one of the brothers are in here with us, right?
They both left.
Oh, they both left.
Right, that was my understanding.
Yep,
Manny went up,
yep.
and the other one.
Mateo went upstairs,
To
and
check on.
Manny just kind of disappeared. He went. He didn't go. It didn't look like he went upstairs, but you can't tell where he went.
Okay, but he did go somewhere else.
Yes.
I like to party as much as anyone, but we want to try to get some stuff done here. But this, I'm kind of stuck, right? There's a part of Grant that's like, look, I'll just grab a bottle and smash these guys in the head, but I don't know. There's other people around, so that's not going to do us any good.
I,
Um,
I mean, if you, well, I guess you wouldn't say that because you're standing next to. At least I'm standing next to the girls now.
yeah, yeah. I think I would come over and just chat with them also if Grant's there or if Maxwell's there. Just come over and go. Has this ever happened before? I didn't really think we were in any kind of earthquake belt or anything. Do you girls need any drinks? And if Maxwell brought some over, just hand them some drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can tell that they're all like shaken and they're all like kind of worried or whatever. But since since the shaking stopped or whatever, they've calmed down a little bit. They take whatever drinks you give them and they sip them or whatever. And one of the girls says, "Oh, you're too sweet," and just kind of puts her hand on your shoulder or whatever.
You hang out here a lot.
Yeah, I mean, they pay us to party, and we do our party, and we make good bank.
Man, that's it. Pay the party. That's a good fucking deal.
I mean, it's so easy. It's like taking candy from a baby.
I think Grant would just say, well, yeah, so this party's been a bit weird so far. Let's just get some music on and maybe change the mood a bit. And just, he'll shout over to the bartender just to see if there's like, is there, stereo around or something? Let's put some music on and,
Yeah, definitely.
you know, yeah, just Grant's just trying to, change the mood a bit. And if there's supposed to be a party, obviously we're here for other reasons. If it doesn't look like we want to party, it's going to be a bit weird if we're just, sitting at the bar, leaning up against the bar the whole
Yeah.
time. So yeah, just put some music on and start dancing or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
Ryan,
there you go.
Ryan, where are you at this point?
So I mean, I'm basically making as quick of a beeline as I can to the house. So I mean, if like I'm on a dirt bike, so if I can like, forego roads and everything and just ride down the side of the hill, like,
Mhm.
obviously as, reasonably safely as possible. I'm not gonna like go through the bushes and shit, right? But like I know this isn't I'm not gonna be like, you know, doing some sick BMX moves like going down, but like I'm just basically gonna like make my way down until, I'm able to get, and then at that point try to see if I can find the quickest but safest way into the compound.
Okay. So are you trying to, what part of the house are you looking to get into?
I mean, I probably want to go in through the side, right? Like
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to go in through the front gate, right? I don't have an invitation. I don't necessarily want to be connected to Maxwell and Grant.
Mhm.
Um so yeah, I'm going to kind of probably ride up to like the side street of the house, or like, however I can, because I think the
Mhm.
house was on like a big corner lot,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. So I'll probably like go up the side and try to like hop the wall in like a dark spot um off to the side there.
Okay. All right. So because the fence is now wired again, are you
Yep.
gonna attempt to get over it yourself, or are you gonna call Koi to have that
I
disabled?
so I don't actually have Koi's number.
I
Okay.
I would have
Koi
provided
is,
that to you.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so what was that?
I would have provided that. Like if that
I
was
don't
our
I don't want connection. That's
I mean, he
I
would have
was told.
texted it to you. Like, here's the number
Yeah,
if something happens.
He
true,
deletes
yeah.
it right away.
No,
Yeah,
no.
maybe.
So if
Yeah.
if you texted to me, it was probably one of those things where like, fuck it, I'm not gonna need, like, I don't even have your number saved as everything. Like you're still just a number,
Yeah.
right? But you're also like one of four text messages that I've gotten, right? I probably got like one when the phone was first set up. Like, I bought it at Walmart and like it's set up there. I probably have like a text from Mac, and then I have one from you, and that's it. So so I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, when I get to the side of the house, I pull the phone, go to your text message, you know, type in Koi's number, and give him a call.
Okay. And you can actually text him. You don't have to actually call him if you don't want to.
I'll call him.
Okay. All right. Nice. Doing it old school.
No, yeah.
And he uh he answers and he goes, Ryan.
Fuck. All right. Can you told Max and shit that you can shut this fence down, right?
It's as easy as pie.
All right, cool. Eat the pie. Let's do this.
And then and then like within seconds you hear a and he's like done and he clicks off.
And it's like, oh, all right, I might like this guy after all. So like I park the phone. Um, I'll leave. I'll leave the Remington in the soft case strapped to the bike. Just make sure that I have my other accoutrements,
Hmm.
and I'll scale the fence and hop over. That's
Okay.
easier than trying to like fucking cut it or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Um I don't think I'm gonna have you roll for that one, just because I feel like that would be something easy for you to do.
Hmm.
Getting in the house, on the other hand, is going to be
Oh, yeah.
a whole other thing. So yeah,
Absolutely.
so you want to get into the side. I'm gonna say that why don't you roll me a tactics roll with your brains, and I'm gonna have it be a God, I just feel like
It
5
doesn't
is where
fucking
I'm
matter.
living these
Do
days.
it
So
whatever. I rolled a 3. So
oh no. All right, so
XP.
well, it gets you another XP. Jesus Christ.
With 3
So it's
total, or
a
you
no.
rolled a 3?
What?
3
Oh,
total.
with your
2 plus
tactics?
1.
Ooh, holy smokes.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
You suck at this.
Nice.
Right?
All right. So you try to find a way to get uh into this window of this room. And for some reason you're just having a tough time. And it's unlike you.
Oh,
That's not just me?
oh no,
Mm-mm.
no.
Okay.
I think he's hardwired too. That sucks.
Uh-oh.
Then the monster comes around the corner.
I was gonna say he leaves us on a real big cliffhanger.
Oh no.
Well, because I think that means I just get in.
Like,
Like-
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
he's
no.
gone. I wonder if he
He's
can get back into
gone.
the same call.
It says I am the host now.
Look at me. I'm the host now.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Share,
Well, let me pull up the YouTube page still for still streaming.
right?
Uh,
I mean, if the recording stopped.
no, I guess probably not then, yeah. It says we're live.
Oh, all right. Well, it's still live then. That's cool. Well,
Yep,
Kevin,
nope.
I guess it's your podcast now. So
We are still technically streaming because I just heard myself say, let's go to the YouTube page and see if we're streaming. Cool. The Legends of Tabletop have taken over the MFG
Yeah,
cast.
exactly. It's invasion.
Uh, too funny. Yeah, I don't know if he has to send out a whole new invite or what. I'm waiting for him to text me.
right.
Maybe it all went down.
Maybe, I guess that's possible. I mean, I feel like we should wait for a few minutes, I guess.
Yeah.
Till the teacher comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
All right. So this is what Grant's thinking. Obviously, it's all not going to go down in the next 5 minutes in the party time, not us playing
Yeah.
time. Right. So he's like, well, we're supposed to be here partying. So he's probably going to go, like I said, put the music on, grab some drinks, start dancing and see where it goes. That's kind of his thought. It wasn't going to be a quick in and out. So let's see where the night takes us is kind of what he's thinking.
Yeah, I figured we were gonna be we were here till the morning, right? Like we were gonna party till we passed out. I think while they're gone, he probably grabs one of the fucking mirrors or whatever and like puts it up to his face, like if they're like not on the bar itself, but like if it's on like little mirrors and shit, and like turns away and like puts it up to his face and like fucking brushes it on, like
Dust
puts
it off.
make sure there's some like around his nose. So
Nah.
when they come back, it looks like we're, you know,
Partying.
yeah. And then like
That's a
he'll
good idea.
stop and then like go back and like grab like 2 or 3 more and like bring them back over to the girls, right? Just so it looks like we're kind of doing what we're like they're doing shit and we're paid to
Yeah.
party, so we're
Yeah.
kind of like doing a thing. Like he'll snort and be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, because I don't think we're gonna get away with staying dry the whole night. So we might as well have a bit of fun. Because
Mhm.
Grant's thinking was if we walked in and it was just not that it would have just been the four of us, right? Because the whole thing was supposed to be partying,
Yeah,
grabbing a
yeah,
bottle and smacking him on the head and doing it. But yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So it looks like we're in for the long haul.
yeah. Like we got to do it right because they know you and they know me. So like hitting them on the head and leaving is
Yeah.
that's not gonna cut it. Like we either
Yeah.
have to play this out or kill them. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
there's no other scenario.
Yeah. Cool.
I mean, that's in Max's internal monologue, right?
Yeah. And that's what Grant's thinking too, right? Okay, well, this isn't going to be a quick one. We're going to have to, we're in for the long haul then.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, his internet went down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Tell him we're still playing.
All right, so I just smash a window, and when I go in, it turns out that I'm in a back room that was like the neo-Nazi meeting hall, and there's like a dozen dudes there, and I just like take out my pistol and start fucking headshotting motherfuckers. I shoot one in the dick. I'll keep him for last.
He's still texting. He's writing.
Mm.
I don't know if I can. I don't. Can Kevin? Can you stop the stream?
I mean, I'm assuming once we all leave, if we all leave, the stream will stop.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to hang out at all.
Ah,
I'm trying to see what all the clicky buttons are.
Yeah,
Participants.
there is the YouTube
Just-
thing on the top.
Oh, there you go.
It just says that for me, it
YouTube.
just says that the content is being streamed. It doesn't.
yeah, it
I
just
can
tells
stop
me
it.
it's being recorded and live
Okay.
streamed.
Do you want me
Let
to?
me.
I can stop it. You want me to stop it?
Well, I'm waiting for him to text me back.
Sorry, that you cut out there.
Oh, I'm waiting for him to text me back.
Okay.
Nope. He
Yeah, it
said,
looks
"Hold
like I
on."
can. Okay.
I mean, I imagine we're gonna wrap soon anyway. It's midnight on the East Coast.
Yeah, but the stop button's there for me, so
Okay.
wonder why I got selected as the host. That's weird. Honestly.
Technically, yes.
You still playing?
Yeah. So, just so the rest of the viewers are informed, Kurt has lost his internet, went down. So we are anticipating his rebooting the internet at his house to see whether or not we should just cut the stream, cut our losses and run.
A similar decision that we're also making in game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I mean, I feel like the kid's probably doing something,
Yeah.
or got into dad's books, or he bought the painting for the kid. Who knows? I don't know. It seems likely, right? You'd have a localized earthquake in where are we in Alabama? I don't
Well, we're in what, Sarasota,
know, but
Florida, which is like right near Alabama. So
well, but we're I think we're in, right? Because the guy was out of state.
what do you mean?
The Neo's house is out of state, so he's in Alabama. So we're in Alabama right now, I think.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
all
across
right.
the border.
Oh, okay.
But either way, really, I don't think there's a
Right.
fault line around here anywhere.
No. Right.
Wrap it up. We'll have to continue another day. Internet is still down without a timetable.
Aw.
So, all right. Well, we want to thank everybody for checking out the MFG cast. We play Cthulhu on Tuesdays. Kurt and Tracy just released a board game episode about the Lords of Waterdeep. It's relatively short, but you can check that out. It's available now if you're watching this in real time ish. It was a good episode. That's a fantastic game. One of the first hobby board games I played with the Nerdbound crew back in 2012
Wow.
at PAX. Was, I think, my first intro to that. We have over at Legends of Tabletop. Kurt plays on there as well. We have a bunch of stuff going on. One of those games that Kurt is in is Runners. This whole crew is in Jesse's Runners campaign. Jesse, you want to give us a what's Runners about?
It's about delivering mail in a post-apocalyptic wasteland run by an out of control AI.
So nothing like today. There's nothing that's relevant
No, that's
at
pretty
all
much
to anything. Can we purchase Runners now? Is it available for people to play it?
You're just fucking shoving that in my face, huh? Aren't you?
I'm trying to inform the people as far as what's available, and we're just kind of fucking around on Kurt's podcast.
It'll be available in like probably like anywhere from 1 to 10 years.
So like Cthulhu then, yeah. Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, cool. The game that we are playing is called Cthulhu. It's a game I am currently rewriting to be its own full book. That's coming along, I guess. We're playing it, so that's good. We've got a bunch of campaigns and stuff going on over there if you want to check us out there. Kevin, you have anything you want to plug, share, mention? Anything going on? Great movies you've seen?
No, I'm trying to think if I've seen anything good recently. What did we watch the other night? Oh, I watched Project Hail Mary. I like that. That was pretty good. I enjoyed
I've heard
that.
that's really good.
Yeah, I went into it thinking it was going to be one way because I
Yeah.
heard some people talking about it, but I was pleasantly surprised because I'm a big wimp and I don't like sad stuff. But no, it was really good. I enjoyed it. And the book's supposed to be really good too. So
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well,